We have Ethiopia running an infant mortality rate of 175 per thousand and rising.
The sub-Sahara is kicking up again, and we're going to have to get rainfall projections for 20 months.
Estimated to be over 500,000 dead by June of next year. Because of economic conditions
I should level
in the
3
developed
patch
world,
to UNAD.
there's little willingness.
Charlie, can you get me through to UNAD?
183.4.
Commander, I've just come from the floor of the General Assembly with remarkable news. The world's nations have finally recognized that the great crises confronting Earth must be met head-on. They've agreed to a unified international response by our agency, ECOM, under UN authority. As of this moment, your ship, the I-1, has been designated Emergency Control Center. Commander, you are now charged with the responsibility for the sustainable development of Earth.
Commander, this is I-1 Computer Voice System by Intellisys. I'd like to be the first to congratulate you in your new and quite powerful position. As you know, my help and information can be accessed by simply pressing the large I button on your master control panel. Dateline, Guatemala City, Guatemala.
Recent deforestation here has resulted in the extinction of over 45 species of birds found nowhere else in the world.
Dateline, Ottawa, Canada.
There are reports here of the discovery of a new miracle plant which may prevent replication of the HIV virus.
Population growth worldwide is slowing down. Several nations are showing signs of economic recovery. Funding for social programs has contributed to the improvement. Dateline, Colombo, Sri Lanka.
The World Health Organization today announced the gap in life expectancy between developing nations and the post-industrial world is rapidly closing. According to one official, child mortality may soon be as rare in Zaire as it is in Switzerland.
Dateline, Belgrade, Yugoslavia.
The president declared a state of national emergency after the second night of food rioting across the nation. Military units are being mobilized in every city to protect supermarkets, warehouses, restaurants, and even farms.
Dateline, Bern, Switzerland.
A growing number of farms here are successfully eliminating pesticides and chemical fertilizers without a decline in crop yields.
Dateline, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic.
A flash flood swept hundreds of houses off their foundations in what local residents describe as the worst storm in over 100 years.
We got condition red pretty much across the board, Commander. Unless you get some new ideas, you might as well prepare for abject failure.
Dateline, Bern, Switzerland.
Work crews have begun preparations here to eliminate public exposure to the electromagnetic fields known to cause cancer and other health problems. All high-voltage power lines will be relocated underground by the end of this year.
Commander, we have been contacted by an ECOM operative in North
We've a problem in India. They've just added 6 species to the endangered species list.
Dateline, Accra, Ghana.
Foreign-owned industries continue to set up factories here to take advantage of a low wage scale and little environmental regulation.
Dateline, Islamabad, Pakistan.
90% of the population are dependent upon drought-vulnerable agriculture. Poverty levels here are amongst the worst in the world.
Dateline, Tehran, Iran.
In another warning to the world market, geologists here report finding no significant new oil reserves in the last 7 years. The announcement added to a growing sense of gloom at the World Stock Exchange.
Dateline, Beijing, China.
Rapid economic growth has nearly doubled the size of the nation's capital city. In the absence of environmental policy, pollution is virtually unchecked.
Dateline, Dhaka, Bangladesh.
These floodwaters are taking away some of the richest topsoil in the country. The climate is going berserk here.
Take a look at Jordan. Interest on foreign...
Dateline, Seoul, South Korea.
Whatever you're doing to help the economy here is working, I-1. This harbor was dead a year ago. Keep it up.
My instruments indicate that vulnerability to famine is growing extremely high in some areas. We need stronger preventative action to avoid disaster.
Your IntelliAssist system is currently